If you're looking for a local team of chiropractors to help enhance your health and wellness, you'll definitely want to check out Abundant Life Chiropractic here in Belton, Missouri. We're going to tell you all about them today on Highlight My Town. Welcome to Highlight My Town. We are at Abundant Life Chiropractic, spotlighting this great business in our community. And joining me is Dr. Amy Goulet and also the practice representative, Michelle Wilson. How are you guys?
Good. We're great. We're so glad to have you here.
It's exciting.
It is exciting.
So we're going to spotlight this wonderful business in our community. We're looking forward to it. And so tell us, Dr. Amy, you've been a chiropractor here locally for a while.
Yeah.
You're passionate about what you do. Tell us why you chose Belton to start your practice.
I chose Belton. I think Belton kind of chose me. I was looking in South Kansas City area to start a practice when we moved down here, and we lived in Grandview at the time. And it's funny how I just happened to find this space, but since then I've really fallen in love with the Belton community, and I really like the small town feel. I like how the community supports each other, and just like over the years I've seen the community rally around each other, and they support the local businesses, and I've just been really welcomed here.
Awesome. So you guys are involved a lot in the community. You have a give back movement. Michelle, tell us about that.
Yes, I feel so lucky to have the position that I do. I am the practice representative. I get to go out and work with the community, do events, and work with local charitable organizations. And our give back movement is where every new patient, every referral that comes into us, they come in, it's $40 regardless of insurance. And we put 100% of that back to a local charity. So right now we're working with a baby pantry. In April, we have plans to work with UMAT or Belton. And it's just, our heart is to help people feel better, but we're also helping others while we do it. Yeah. So I absolutely love that. I love networking in our community as well.
Awesome. So you guys have a loyal client base here. It's like a family.
Yeah.
And you guys have a wellness tree on the wall here in the office. Tell us about that, Dr. Amy.
So that's the main thing we want people to feel. When they come in, we want our patients to feel like they're family. New patients all the way to our regulars that come in. But our wellness tree is when our patients graduate from their acute care. We've gotten them to a stabilized condition, and they continue with maintenance care because true health requires, if you want good health, it requires maintenance. We have to maintain our health in our bodies. And so those are our patients. They get their names on the tree, on the leaves. And the leaves are our adult wellness patients that come, they usually come at least once a month. And then the butterflies are our children. So we have a lot of kids that come on Kids Day. We have a Kids Day once a month where it's a discounted price on that day for our kids. And so our regulars get to be part of our wellness family. And that's what our wellness tree is.
We do have a wellness patient celebration as well.
We do. Every year we invite those patients to a wellness, we used to call it the wellness barbecue, but it's not always barbecue, but a wellness celebration, and it's a big party just for our wellness patients and their families. And we invite them and provide food and games, and it's a lot of fun.
That's great.
Yeah.
So Abundant Life Chiropractic has been here in Belton for how long?
I think it's 13 years. It's since 2008.
Wow, 13 years.
Yeah. We've really grown, and we've grown to love the community, and it's just amazing.
That's awesome.
How much I've seen the growth and gotten to know all the members of the community, and it's been good.
I bet. So Michelle, you guys do a lot of events here in town and locally in the community. Tell us about your events.
We sure do. If you aren't following us on social media, please go ahead and follow us on Facebook, Instagram. We even have a Google business page. But we do all kinds of events. We do some sip and shops where we highlight local vendors and have them come in. Do lots of fun things. We have an Easter egg event coming up where we'll do an Easter egg hunt, but we also have some fun activities scheduled for the kids. We do a really fabulous open to the public fall family fun night where we have food trucks. We had a live band last year. We had vendors. We had such a good time. Everyone who showed up was like, please do that again. We also have a really amazing Santa that we did some Santa pictures, and we tried to do everything as COVID friendly as possible this year. But the parents and because it is like a family at Abundant Life Chiropractic, the reception that we get from things like this, it has been so appreciated that we open our arms and welcome them in as a family and do these events.
So Dr. Amy, you have grown a lot. Your practice has grown a lot here in Belton, and you have some exciting news about what's coming up. Tell us about that.
We're getting ready to open an office in Harrisonville.
All right.
And again, I love the small town family feel, and so that's why we kind of chose to go south. We also have a lot of patients that come up from that area, and we've got really good connections down there, so we're really excited to open an office where those patients won't have to travel as far. And I've got 2 amazing doctors here with me now. One of them will be going down there, and that's one of the things that I've learned to love too. Like, I absolutely love raising up new doctors, and I love our culture here, and I love that family feel. I love bringing new people in, new staff in, and new doctors, and having them kind of get a feel for that culture and then exude that as well to our community. And so we're excited to grow.
Harrisonville will love Abundant Life Chiropractic.
Yeah, I hope so.
Awesome. All right. So here at the office, you guys treat more than just the spine. Tell us more of what you guys do here.
Yeah, for sure. So we treat a couple different things. More recently, we've had a lot of jaw pain. So for instance, we're seeing a lot of people wearing their masks more with this COVID, that it's causing a lot of jaw tension. So with jaws, we look at the actual jaw itself, we look at upper neck and all the muscles that go with it, because that does pertain back, and that upper neck is so important to chiropractic care and just our overall well-being. And then we also treat shoulders, extremities, all those things that you can think about. On top of that, we see a lot of babies and pregnant moms. So for instance, as women go throughout their pregnancy, the hormones relax and specifically make our bodies loosey-goosey, just allow for those natural changes to occur during pregnancy. And it's really important that they come in because their bodies are changing all the time, and chiropractic care is really helpful to birth, and then after birth too, to get those babies checked to make sure that their nervous systems are aligned.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So what other treatments do you offer here at the office?
Okay, so we do have e-stim. Sometimes we'll treat with a little bit of heat if that's necessary when somebody comes in if they're in pain. But one of the other things I'd like to highlight that our office does is acupuncture. And that actually made a huge impact on me. I was a patient long before I ever worked for Abundant Life Chiropractic. Dr. Amy did acupuncture for me when I was going through chemo for breast cancer. And so she helped me when I started having trouble sleeping with the steroids. Instead of getting another prescription for sleeping meds, she actually said, hey, we can treat that. And I would come in after another chemo session and say, hey, Dr. Amy, I'm a pretty happy person, but I'm starting to feel depressed. What can you do for that? And she's like, there's some acupuncture points we can do for that. And as far as long term, I'm 5 years out now, and I can tell you a lot of other chemo patients have lasting or lingering effects of like neuropathy in their feet. I don't have that. So I love sharing that part of my story if it can impact somebody else's life. If you hear something, if you think that you are interested, so keeping in mind, anything from like the nausea of chemo, it helped, the acupuncture helped with that. Sleeping, so there are probably lots of people out there with sleeping issues, so I am a personal testimony that it does help with that. And of course, even like the depression and anxiety, which we have a high level of that in our society right now. So if you're looking for an alternative method rather than a prescription, this is a good option.
Well, thank you so much for sharing your story.
My pleasure.
So I'm here with Marie and Zach, part of the friendly staff here at Abundant Life Chiropractic. Tell us what you like best about working here for Dr. Amy and the crew here.
I think my favorite thing about working for Abundant Life and Dr. Amy is just how involved that she is with giving back to the community. We do a lot of give back movements during the year, and it's just, that's really important I think to be able to give back to the community, and then we feel like family here, and it's really amazing. I just love it.
Absolutely, yeah. I feel like part of the family here. I love all of the patients that we get to come in with so many issues going on, and we get to see them get better and their health increase, and just they become part of our family too. So we've got one big happy family here, definitely.
That's amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. Great.